Yeah, we're ready. So we are live. I want to welcome everybody out there and my in-house audience to today's episode of Let's Reason Together. Today, like I announced earlier, I'm going to be talking on the Trinity of Success. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, what is the Trinity of Success? You know, a good teacher always use practical examples, things that people can relate with, you know, to explain or to teach. Like in those days, in the time of Jesus Christ, always using parables, you know, using anything that has to do with agriculture, you know, to teach a particular message. Same thing I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be talking about the Trinity of Success. The Trinity of Success. And what are the Trinity of Success? I'll just give it out to you. There's just three. 1, savings. 2, giving. Then 3, investment. They're the Trinity of Success. Trinity of Success. Savings, giving, and investment. Do you understand it? But see, let me break down so that you can understand it very well, so that you understand what I'm trying to communicate to you. Just like you have a human being is made up of spirit, soul, and body. A human being is made up of both spirit, soul, and body. You know, the body is what we see. You know, that is what people can relate with. But behind the body, you have the soul, you have the spirit. You know, so a human being is a tripartite being. You know, is a tripartite being. So it's made up of 3: body, soul, and spirit. The same thing with success. Success is tripartite. You know, so what is the spirit? Giving. The soul is saving. While the body is investment. So that's what I mean by the Trinity. But if you look at it, just like the body, soul, and spirit, the spirit is the engine house. The same way giving is the engine house of success. You know. Okay, let me also try to break it down again. When we talk about Trinity, you know, we're talking about word, we're talking about power, we're talking about love. Love is like the body, but can you love without power? You know, can you love without communication, without the word, without using the right word? Is it possible? So it's not possible. Do you understand? So love is not first. You know, communication is not first. But it's power. That is first. So power is the engine house. The same way, when we're talking about the Trinity of Success, giving is like the engine house. Giving is like the power. Giving is more important than savings. It's more important than investment. If you're not a giver, you know, you won't be able to even save. And you won't be able to even give to investment. You know, so the Trinity of Success is savings, giving, and investment. You know, it's a combination of the 3. But I'm just telling the engine house is giving. So I'm going to throw it up. If you have any question, I'm just giving just the basis. That's going to form the basis of our discussion today. Savings, giving, and investment. So first of all, before I start entertaining questions, I can see I have a lot of people online. I can see Peace Precious, you're welcome. I can see Brown, wow, you're welcome. I can see Norma, Emanuela. I can see Yenusa. Okay, so see, a lot of people are watching us. A lot of people are watching us. So if you have any question, in-house audience, so I'm willing to entertain questions. And while we're waiting for people outside to ask their question. Okay, what's the question?
People save money for particular purpose.
Okay.
Like now, for instance, someone save money for, one the top priority purpose, but along the line, the person use the money for to solve other problems. So how can such individual tackle such issue? Because it's
saving.
that is,
No, but one of the reasons why you save is you save for different reasons. You save, like people say, you save for rainy days. If you're making money today, you have to put a certain part of the money aside, for the future. When your business is booming or things are going on well for you and money is coming, you don't eat everything. You have to put a certain percentage of it for the future. And for the future, it could be bad experiences like you just mentioned. It could be when you get old, something you can fall back to. Do you understand? It could be, okay, you are saving to invest in business. So there's different reasons for saving. But the truth is that you must save. Do you understand? You save. You can, if you have money, for instance, what you are saying that, like, if you have money and a problem comes, maybe you are saving money you want to use to do business along the line, so there's a problem. So you have to take the money to solve the problem. So see, in life there are some things that happen that you don't have control over. Do you understand? So, and that's even one of the reasons why we save. True. So if anything happens, so you have to pray that bad thing don't happen to you. But in case bad thing happen, you have something you can fall back to. You can say saving is good. Saving is very good. But saving is not everything. Saving is just the first step. It's the first step. You save money. It's the first step. But saving is not everything. Does anybody have any question? Does anybody have any question? I can see more people are joining. I can see Abiodun Balogun is watching. Abiodun, you're welcome. I can see Magbazoje. Okay. Osatare, I can see you. Rotimi, I can see you. You're welcome. So what we're talking about the trinity of success. Success is tripartite. For you to be successful, there are three things that you must learn to do. You must learn to save, you must learn to give, you must learn to invest. Success is like a being who has a spirit, who has a soul, who has a body. Given is the spirit, the soul is saving, while the body is investment. So that's the best way I can put across to you. But if you have any question you want to ask concerning savings, investment, and giving, I'm here to answer.
Sorry, about investment, like if it's like you work out like me, what can I invest in? I'm not getting much. I want to invest. What things can I invest in?
Okay. When you say a worker like you, you're not getting much. Nothing is much. You can save from 5,000 naira. You can save from 10,000 naira. If you're earning, say, let's say 5,000 naira in a month, 10% of 5,000 is how much? 500 naira. You can save 500 naira. If you save 500 naira every month, in 10 months, you will have what? You have 5,000 naira. In 12 months, you have 6,000 naira. Just imagine you use that 6,000 naira to buy pure water. And employ somebody to be selling it for you. Do you know how much you make from that? Let me share an experience with you. There was a guy those days when I was working in the bank. There was a guy who came and wanted me to acquire some land in a particular area. As at that time, the piece of land was going for 50,000 naira per plot. 50,000 naira per plot. I could afford to buy 10 plots. And now 10 plots is about 500,000 naira. I could afford to buy that time. But because of the location, I was telling myself, I will go to that place. Where should I? No, I can't invest my money. What that place, I didn't do it. But today, do you know how much they say a plot in that area is about 5 million? If you even get a plot to buy for 5 million in that area, you'll be happy. Just imagine, and at that time, I bought 10 plots of land for 50,000 naira each. Today, just let's do a small arithmetic. 50,000 naira times 10. That's 500,000 naira. But if I sell it today, for, let's say, 5 million naira, how much would that be? Times 10. 5 million times 10. Something that I would have used 500,000 naira to buy. You can just imagine how much I lost. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's it's good. It's good. It's good to save. It's good to save. Do you understand? It's good to save. You can save. If you are earning 50,000 naira, take 10% or 10% out of it. You can even save 20%. Everything depends on you. So do we have any other question? Let me see if anybody have any question out there. You say, how much percentage of my income is ideal for savings? You can start with 10%. You can start with 20%. It depends. It depends on your needs. Do you understand? It depends on your needs. 10% is ideal. You can start with 10%. Okay, it's normal to ask that question. You can start with 10%. Then from 10%, you can increase it to 20%, to 30%, to 40%. So do I have any other question?
For example, now, they say giving is good and giving is a part of saving. And me, I'm getting money to give. I don't get money to give.
Okay, I can see more people are coming in. I can see maybe Ajayi, maybe you are welcome. You see, giving, I understand what you are saying. You're wondering, why am I saying giving is the engine house? Why not savings? Why not investment? Do you understand? Giving is the spirit of success.